Welcome to the DB Man Show. Today I'll be going over what a gentleman is and a brief history on what a gentleman used to be. But first, let's get through this sick intro. Now, when the term gentleman was created in the 1200s, believe it or not, it had nothing to do with what a gentleman actually was. It didn't depend on how you acted, and it didn't depend on how you dressed. It simply meant that if you were rich, you were a gentleman. If you were poor, you were not a gentleman. And even though this definition is no longer relevant, today's society can still have a little bit of a fuzzy idea on what a gentleman actually is. In today's dictionary, a gentleman is a chivalrous, honorable, and courteous man. And although this definition is not wrong, it is still missing out on half of what a gentleman actually is. A gentleman should be kind to whomever he meets. He should give respect and not force people to respect him back. And I know that I may get a little bit of backlash from this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. A gentleman should treat a lady like a lady. He should offer his seat to her. He should hold the door and even tip his hat and say ma'am or miss. And even if he's not wearing a hat, still say ma'am or miss. A gentleman should also be disciplined. He should have control over his emotions and tempers. A gentleman is also someone who dresses well and has good hygiene and grooming. And when I say this, I do not mean you have to wear a suit and tie every day, but this does mean that you have to get your appearance together, guys. If you have a scruffle that's hurting your appearance, shave. If your hair is looking a little shaggy, get it cut or style it. And if your nails are starting to make you look like a witch, get them under control. If you're starting to smell, take a shower. Easy as that. And something else that should be mentioned is if some of you are missing out on one of these qualities, this doesn't automatically mean that you're not a gentleman. Sometimes it can be hard for me to control my anger, which is a gentleman's skill, having your temper under control. But we improve ourselves. I work on controlling my anger all the time, which is why I'm still a gentleman. Gentlemen always improve themselves. That way, if someone needs help, we are the best that we can be and we can help them. And now, since I am running out of time, I'm gonna have to leave you at that. And although there are still more qualities and skills that gentlemen have that I cannot mention in this video because it will take a while, I think that I should make a little series called Gentleman Skills. And if that is something you'd like to see, please put this in the comments below. This is DB Man Show, signing off. Have a good day.